Hey guys, it's Rich with your Monday spot on the Pagan Perspective. This week we're talking about coming out of the broom closet professionally or in a professional setting. This week's topic comes from Ceralith, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. And they write, how would you begin to explain your path to someone interested, especially in a professional setting? For example, to a counselor or therapist. How would this discussion differ from coming out of the broom closet to friends or family? Okay, first off, the difference would be that, most likely they're interested and they really want to know more. So we've already set that or established that baseline that they are interested in what you're saying. So my friends and family, for my friends at least, for the most part, they ask questions as they would like to expand their knowledge, not necessarily wanting every little tiny detail about my practice. But as far as family, I don't tell them, they don't ask, and it's, it is what it is. I don't really feel the need to come out to them, out of the broom closet at least. Family's not really a baseline, it needs to all be out in the open type of thing for me. So, in that instance, they don't need to know, I don't need to tell them, and it's not getting in the way of anything. So therefore, with friends, they ask as the issues come up or as questions arise. So that's pretty open with them, but they're not really digging for more information time and time again. That would be my point to this. As far as in a professional setting, they're actually asking the questions, they're wanting to know more, or they're actually actively inquiring to expand their knowledge of my practice. So, in the terms of a counselor or therapist, that is their job, is to know more and dig deeper into who you are as a person so they can help you expand to where you need to be or where you wish to be, if that makes sense. So how would I go about explaining my practice to somebody that is either a counselor or a therapist or that I work with on a professional basis? I have told people that I work with that I study religions of all sorts with a special emphasis on occult and mystical traditions and the practices thereof. Not necessarily telling them what my practice is, but telling them, here's what I study. Most times I don't get anybody that I work with that really wants to know about my practice, basically because I'm not out there telling people all over the place that I am a practicing witch. So, not really something that I do. It's not that it's a bad thing, it's just something that I've never really had the urge to do. As far as my practice on a day-to-day basis, I don't really profess my practice to a lot of people or tell a lot of people about my practice because that's not a huge defining factor of what I do in this world. It is a part of my YouTube channel, it is a part of my life, but it's not a sole practice in my day-to-day activities with other people that I work with or that I come in contact with on a day-to-day basis, if that makes sense. It is something that I do online, of course. It's something that I make videos on. It's something that I expand the knowledge outwardly within the community or within the internets, the interwebs. But it's not something that I really focus on within my physical community. So it's not really something that's come up, and I'm okay with that. And if it does come up, then I will explain it just like I do online. I explain this is what my practice entails, this is what my beliefs are on this or that or whatever, and that's how I go about it. I just pretty much plainly set it out so people have a light grasping of what it is, a general knowledge base, and then they can ask questions beyond that. If I were working with a counselor or a therapist of some sort, I would tell them, this is where my ideals lie, in this, and this, and, a lot of it is based in science, it's based in religious practices that have gone back for millennia, so I would explain that, and I would say, not only is it rooted in ancient beliefs, but it is also part of a modern practice that has been adapted to my current lifestyle. So therefore, it is what it is, and it's uniquely mine. But again, I don't really have those conversations on a day-to-day basis because within my physical community, I don't necessarily go out and talk about my practice to everybody that I come in contact with, or even the majority of people that I come in contact with. So I hope I answered your question. Sorry, this is coming up a little bit on the later side. I kind of forgot that it was Monday and had to charge my camera and all that. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you all next month. And, yeah, that's all I have. If you are in the States, may you have a happy Thanksgiving if you are celebrating Thanksgiving. And if you are not in the United States, you know what? Have a nice Thanksgiving anyway on Thursday. Have a nice little get-together, or, share in some type of festivities with somebody and spread something that you're thankful for, or just vocalize that you're thankful for something. Anyway, I hope all of you have a wonderful holiday weekend or week, if that is a holiday that you celebrate within your life. So, with all that being said, I wish you guys love, hugs, and ladybugs. Bye-bye.